I just wanted to say,
First it starts with a break.
shirt swingers.
I was in a hurry this morning.
Just, you know how we're talking about people throwing finely and that kind of thing. Like, whatever you make, it should suit, the form should suit the function. Do you know what I mean? So if you, there's kind of a big deal made out of, and I'm not, it's not talking about Daniels, but I just thought of it then, that there's a big deal made out of throwing things thinly, everything thinly. Do you know what I mean? Plates,
But then they'll just all break.
Yeah, they'll warp.
Yeah.
So you know, plate, you should throw it, give it a good bit of meat in the base, kind of thing. You know, like a teapot, you should be able to lift it up without straining. You should throw it fairly lightly. So that's just something to think about. You don't.
Unless you put a strainer in it. Sorry, I just had to do that.
Sorry, those in lockdown. Yeah.
Tea strainer.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, it should
It's
match the function of
Yeah, because not everybody is a wafer thin thrower. Some people throw heavier than others, but there are forms that really do have to be thrown, you know, with a 3 or 4 mil wall, and others you can get away with making them heavier. But you just think if that was too heavy, and you must have picked up teapots and thought, crikey, that's
Knock some water in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually the ones you see, there's like a little handle coming up here, or
Yeah.
extra bits that you
It's
can
like
hold
that
on
giant
to.
one in the
Yeah.
kitchen there. That
Yeah.
You know, you have to lift up. But yeah, these are all, if you pick them up, they're okay. But little things like this can be heavy because of,
You're not really going to pick it up. You're just going to pick the lid up.
or if it's a sugar container, it can be a bit.
I was looking through all of our kitchen stuff, and you know the utensil things, they're way thicker than any of our teapots or cups or anything like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, so you kind of just go through and you get it a little bit easier on yourself when you're making stuff, because it doesn't all have to be porcelain thin and.
That's
Yeah.
it. You can take it easy on yourselves with not having to throw everything thinly. Because some forms, you know, like the forms that Ruby's making, you can't make those wafer thin. It's just not going to happen. They're a big, they're a kind of stout, fulsome form.
Yeah.
So a bit of weight will be reflected in that. Do you know there's just some forms you can't make without having weight in them?
Yeah.
One of the classics is like when people are beginning to make bowls, they nearly always make that bowl that comes up and then stops there, and then comes massive meat comes. Do you like a UFO? Do you know that?
Yeah.
You mean the beginner's hump?
No, just the kind of. Oh, I don't want to.
Heavy at the bottom.
It's just like it's not a bowl. It's not that. It just sort of comes around like that, and it's got all this meat in the bottom. That kind of thing. It's just learning, getting it out. Yeah. Do you want me to run through these quickly?
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Okay. So these 4 teapots here are New Zealand studio pottery. So that's Renton Murray. It's really quite light. Have a look inside at his gallery. You guys can carry on if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really finely made. He's throwing that, I'm pretty sure he's throwing that like that
Yeah.
off the hump. Got his fingers underneath.
Yeah, and cut it off. Yeah.
Cut it off and then turn that and that later. This is Ian Smale. Pretty quickly made, thrown, loosely made, paddled the sides.
Oh, yes, too, yeah.
So it's kind of slightly squared. That's from the late 70s. That's probably from the 80s. This is Andrew Vanderputten. Different type of drop-in lid.
Yeah.
He's thrown that way up and just added that ball of clay at the end and that little ball of clay on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Ross Mitchellanian. Another little nicely made form. Made really quickly, thrown that way up for the lid. You can see his finger mark.
Yeah.
and then that's probably finials added on later. And then these 3 boxes. This is Thailand Sukhothai, 13th century lidded pot. We were just looking at the gallery. It's been turned, it's been thrown. It looks really clean because they give it a chemical wash, which ruins all the patina on it.
Oh, well, when they found it, or when
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some
It was
cleaner.
filthy, so they put it through this horrible chemical wash, and it ruins the celadon. And anyway, that's a ash glaze inside and wood ash on top.
Yep.
And then this is Ross Mitchellanian. Another, looking at a piece of coil of clay that's been rolled.
Oh, it's
Around
pulled
here.
away as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cut through this after he's made the basic bits, before he's put all that decoration on, and he's just run his wire through and added the lock-in
Yeah.
lid. And this is Ross as well, which is quite nice and primitive earthenware.
So how's he done that cut through? That's using the big roundy wires? Or
Yeah,
how do you do that?
Curtain wire.
Curtain wire.
Oh, it'd be a thinner, probably not a curtain wire, something thinner where he's pulled out and
Yeah.
he's gone like this.
When it's flat.
Yeah, and then he might have pushed it out,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And then he's got his little lock and he's cut right through it. Got that lock.
Oh
in.
yeah, yeah. It's quite cool.
But you know,
Cool.
yeah.
Right.
Awesome.